We're mobile bartending a 100 guest wedding and it's a dry hire. What should the client be buying for inventory and alcohol? So there's two massive things that are going to help you at the end of this, but to give you the basics, 100 guests for 5 hours. The two signature drinks are strawberry margarita, blueberry lemonade. 100 guests at 5 hours, we're going to need at least 500 cocktails. Or maybe break it down as around 50% will be liquor, 30% of the crowd will be beer, 20% will be wine. A lot of times this number will be higher, especially if you have better signature drinks. So you can do something like 55 or 60%, and this will be 15 or sometimes even as low as 10%. For me, in the way that I'm thinking here is we need to get to 250 cocktails for our hard alcohol. So for tequila, I will tell them to get handles. So the 1.75 liters, they're gonna save money. Even if we do crack open a bottle, only pour half of it, they can take it home. 3 of each of tequila and vodka. That's gonna get us around 114 cocktails of each. Whiskey, we'll tell them to get 2 handles. And this really depends on the type of event. If it's like a blue collar event and they say, oh, this is a big whiskey or Jameson and ginger crowd, I will tell them to get 2. If not, sometimes I'll tell them to get 1 and maybe spread out the extras with the signature drinks. Why? Because we can take tequila and vodka and use our inventory to even create other drinks and more choices if they're looking for that. So the rum and the gin, I would say 1 of each 750 milliliters. If for the beer, we want to get to 150 drinks altogether. So I would do something like a 1/4 keg and a 1/4 keg of 2 different kinds of beers. Gets me 82 of each, so 164 altogether. You can get creative here. I want something like a Bud Light or a Miller Lite. They're not gonna be as popular as something like a Shock Top. Be a local comparison to like Shock Top or a crushable IPA. So the type of beer is gonna be huge here. Weather is permitting here with red wine. If it's hot, it's pretty rare we pour more than like 4 or 5 of red bottles, but for the sake of this example, we want to get to 100 glasses altogether. 12 white and the 8 red gets us to 100. There's 5 in each bottle. Even these numbers are pretty high, especially if you have some great signature cocktails and some options up here. A lot of summertime weddings, they are going to gravitate towards hard alcohol, especially when it's free.